crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are well. Just bear with me a second while I need to start the timer so I don't forget, so I don't have y'all for 50,000 times. Look at all this paper I copied guys yesterday. And I'm not even done. You see all this yummy paper? It's all pastels. It's green, purple, yellow, pink. See how pretty it is. Blue. Well, I've only got a couple sheets of the blue because, oh my gosh, I was up past 10 doing this last night. And it's just lovely. I did it a couple different ways. Some of it I sponged on, and then some of it is, look at that one. That one's really dark. Some of it I sprayed. I'm trying to find something. See, look, this is one I sprayed. Can you see it, kind of? Yeah, some of them I sprayed. They're just all like, grungy, love it. Love the grunge. Look, this one's all around the edge. It's dark. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyways, I need to set this under some books and get it to flatten back out. I'll need to stick it under a pile of books. But I wanted to show that to you before we got started. I'll set it aside. Alright, let me grab what we're working on. We're going to work on Madeline some more. We're going to work on her. So let's grab our kit. I printed off some more stuff. I listed as many kits as I possibly could think of in the they'll be in the description underneath the video. Look at all these lovely kits though. Look at all these. I just went through, I had some kits in my Etsy that I had saved for this particular thing, so I went in and went ahead and got those. They're just some French things because I didn't have any. I tried to mark who they're each from so that I could let you know. Like this one is from Tracy Lee Crofts on Etsy, and it's just, now this one did have a border on it. I cut it off. I didn't like it. It was dark, so I cut the border off. And then we had these lovely little printable French pages. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so pretty. So we'll probably add those in somewhere. This one's from Allure Books. Allure Books, is that it? Craft. Allure Books Craft on Etsy. I mean, look at this. This is like a French ledger. And it's so pretty. Can you see it? It's great. And this is just printed on copy paper, folks. Nothing fancy. Gorge. This is from my porch prints. And there was a bunch of envelopes and things with this one. This one I love. This is from Tailor Made Journals. This is embroidery patterns, and they're in French. And oh my gosh, they are so yummy. They are just gorge. I have to use some of these in this journal. They are just so pretty. I just love them. And the rest of them, I think you've already seen. All right, so we got to find a page to work on today. Let's see what we're going to do. We had some more blank pages that we need to fill in, right? So let's find another one of those. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's that's Madeline. We did that one. I'm not going to do that one. Here's another one. We'll work on this blank page today. And let's see what all we have. I kind of tried to go through this stuff and separate it a bit yesterday. Some of this stuff is like, oh, so yummy. I mean, look at some of these tags, like, they're just these postcards. And they're just all like faded, and I just love them. Ooh, that's pretty. Maybe we should use that one. You know, I'm not crazy about birds, but I keep on running into them. Isn't that funny? Maybe use that. These are all like, oh, I don't remember. These, I think I made these smaller because I thought I could cut them and make them into for tucks. But they could be whole pages themselves. You could even just fussy cut that flower out if you wanted to. Right? I mean, easily. And that one. And those. I mean, if you make them small enough. And I put them on the page. So I opened them up, put them on the page. And then I left it whatever size that the artist had chosen for it. And then when I went to print it, I went down into like where it says, what does it say? It says something like, what does it say? It says something like, I don't know, there's something that you have to open up at the bottom that's like, opens up more options for you. And when you do that, you can mess with like how many, like the percentage, or how many you want on a page, like how many pages per page. That will make them smaller or bigger. The percentage makes them smaller or bigger. You know, you can mess around with stuff like that if you don't want to, like, you know, drag it around in the document itself. So, you know, most of those you can do that with. This is really pretty. Let's see if we can find something to complement that. Oh, that one's already got birds. Ooh, what about this one? I feel like this would be gorge. Don't you think? I think sometimes you don't need to make it real difficult. Okay, now, somewhere I wrote down the measurements for these pages. 5 1/8 by 7 1/4. That's right. I did write it down. Alright, so let's grab this. We need our pencil. And we need the other ruler. Where is it? Ruh-roh. Oh, there it is. Okay, we need it at 5 1/8. So we need it there. Actually, let's just do it right here. And up here. And then we need 7 1/4. We need it to be right there. Right there. Okay. All right. Wait, where is the other one? I know I made more than one mark. Is that it? Yeah, I guess it is it. There and there. Okay. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was uneventful, really. It was not anything too exciting. We watched the Grammys last night. Well, most of them. Anyway, it's so funny because, you know, when I was young, I used to watch them and I knew all the groups and everything. Now I watch them with my kids and I'm like, number one, I probably wouldn't watch them if it wasn't for the kids. Number two, why do they have them on Sunday night? Like, you know they got school. And, like, it doesn't even make sense. The kids are the ones that want to watch it. You know they've got school, so then they got to stay up late. And, you know, then they're tired the next day. My kids ended up going to bed because they were like, this is on too late. If I don't go to bed, I'm never going to get up tomorrow for school. So, like, make them on a Saturday night. I mean, come on, folks. Or a Friday night. Make them, you know, when the kids can sleep in the next day and don't have to get up. Jeez. But, yeah, I mean, so we watched them, but I don't know how half the people are anymore. I mean, and the people that I do know, I only know because of Sophie, really. I mean, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't probably know anybody. But they did a really nice tribute to Quincy Jones. I thought that was pretty cool. Because he was, like, you know, really an intricate part of music. And I mean, I remember him in the 80s even, like, you know. And I mean, he went beyond that even, but I think that's one of the first times I knew, like, about him and knew who he was, kind of. But, yeah, that was pretty cool that they did that. And, you know, it's always interesting to see, you know, I guess as I get older, this is so macabre of me, but to see, you know, who all passed that year. And because, you know, I don't watch the news, so I don't always catch everything. Usually the people, you know, the ones that I catch are, you know, because of the kids, or I see them on social media or whatever. But, so it's always interesting to see, you know, who we lost over the last year. But we did get to see that part. Some very interesting, what does Sophie call them? Some very interesting, what do you call them? Why can't I think of words sometimes? That is so annoying to me. And then the more I try to think of them, the more they go away. But, you know, kind of like the acts that they each put on. You know, Sophie was like, oh my gosh, this is like a fever dream. And I'm like, you know, in the 80s we would have called it. It's like an acid trip is what we would have called it. It's so funny. How times change. She calls it a fever dream. I just thought that was kind of funny. Alright. I like this here. Should we make it into something? Should we make it into a pocket, maybe? We could. Just to add some interest. Should we make it into a pocket? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. let's just pop this out a little bit here. Let's flip it over. Let's do that. That'll give us that. That probably needs to be a little bit smaller now. And then we need another one. Give me this. Give it here. Give it here. Okay. Yeah, I spent all night last night coffee dying, and I finally gave up. I'm like, I've got the blue left. There was 150 pages in that pack, and I wanted to do them all. So I'm like, okay, I've got this part down. So let's do this. I tried to do as much as I could, but then I was getting tired. It was like past my bedtime. Like at 10 o'clock, I start to get sleepy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I don't know why that's getting clogged up today. And even when it's coming out, it's not coming out real great. I wonder if it's getting low. It freaks me out when I start to get low on this. It doesn't feel low though. I mean, I can still, the bottle still has some weight to it. You know how you can feel when it's starting to, like, oh no, I gotta get a new one. I gotta order a new one. Although right now, I don't know if it's still too cold that they wouldn't ship it. Probably. So I better baby this one and make it last for a minute. That's the only bad thing about that, really. Let's put a thing in here. Okay. Let's do that. Should we stamp around here or something, maybe? What if we put, like, I don't know. I mean, there's writing over there, so maybe not. Maybe this is enough. I don't know, it's awful pretty. I think we'll just put it down. Sometimes I think I overcomplicate things. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm putting too much stuff, or I'm fussing with it too much. And then sometimes I feel like it's too simple and it's not enough. It's like, it's hard to know. I guess that just comes with, you know, practice, and the more you make, the better you get at it. I'm hoping, you know, that I kind of find my groove and my style. I think that's the thing. Everybody's style is different, so everybody prefers different things. Okay, we've got these little stickers. Should we put something here? Nah. Okay, let's get a tag. Yeah, I tried to separate all this stuff so that I didn't always have such a mess on my desk. I mean, I still kind of do, but I figured if I could at least appear to be a little bit more organized than I am. Oh, is that silly or what? Okay. Ooh, that one might look kind of cool. Oh, and this is a, this one opens. Oh, no, it doesn't. This isn't one of those ones that opens. Oh, but there we go. Okay. Let's put that in there. For sure. Maybe we stick something else in there. What else could we put in there? What's all this? Let's see if we've got something else. These are all like French advertisements. Oh, they're so yummy. I love them. Let's look for something tall. Like this. Can we put that in there? Will that fit? It will. Just barely, but it fits. Wait, is it not? Yeah, it's going to stick out a bit. Let's... I feel like this needs torn a little bit. Do you think we can get away with tearing this edge a little bit? Oops. Would help if the ruler was down. Okay, let's see. I want to do like right. It won't grab it. Yeah, no. It's not going to do it. We're going to have to do it by hand. Just tear it a little bit. Alright. Pull the trash can over. Let's clean this a little bit. How are we doing on time? Not bad. I might be able to do another page. All right. I just wanted to wrinkle it a little bit because, like, let's face it, if it's supposed to be old, it's not going to be in pristine condition. Especially, like, something like that. It's not like it's really that important. Okay. I love that. That's gorge. Okay. All right. That is all the white pages in that first signature. There shouldn't be any in this. No. There shouldn't be any in this one either. I think the last signature is the one that there will be some in. Yeah. Okay, let's do this back one. Alright, what are we going to do now? I want to do something fun. Fun. use one of these embroidery ones. They're so yummy. I want one that has some French written on it, though. That one's kind of cool. What if we use this one? I'm not even sure I want her. I kind of feel like I want maybe this here. That could be the background. I have a thought about this. Okay, let's cut this down. I just had a thought. All right, let's cut this down. All right, so we're gonna do, what is it, 5 1/8? Let's do down here, 5 1/8. 5 1/8, and then 7 1/4. Right? Whoops, sorry about that. Somebody just left their house. One of my kids. One of my grown kids. One of my grown kids. I got to talk to 2 of my daughters yesterday, so that made me very happy. Where did I make these marks? Does anybody see them? Why don't I see them? Oh wait, there's one. Where'd I make the other one at? I know I made 2. Hello? Where did I make the other mark at? Five and 1/8. Okay. I don't know where I made the other mark at. Oh, it's up there. I see it now. Too late. I already made a new one. Okay, there and there. All right, let's cut that. All right. And then let's cut this. And these marks I see are right there. Oh my goodness. People leaving the house. People leaving the house. Going to work. Going to work. It is early. It's like 7:45 in the morning. It's early. I've been in here for a minute. I've been in here since a little bit after 6. Working. Trying to get some things done. I wasn't in here a whole lot yesterday, so I felt like I needed to come in and do this today. Okay. So, I need to go find a piece of paper. Okay. gotta try something. Let me find a piece. Okay, 1 second. Or be a sign right there. I'm gonna get a piece. Be right back. All right, I wanted a piece of vellum. We're gonna cut it as well. All right, let's put that back. All right, let's cut this. Let's just cut it the same size. We're gonna cut it at 5 and 1/8. That's 7 1/4. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh my gosh. This is why my glue dries out, folks. Because I don't pay attention to putting it back in. All right. Here. All right. And I don't even know if this is going to work, so we're just going to try it, you know? And if it doesn't work, then you learned what not to do. Or if we don't like it, I mean, it might work and we might not like it. I don't know. Okay. Here. What if we... I have a couple thoughts on this. So we could either... I'm thinking since this is black and white, should we add some color to it with this flip and make this into like a flip? See what I'm saying? And I think we could do that. Let's try colored pencils. Because I really don't have time for anything else, I don't think, to dry. All right. Let's see how much time. 30 minutes. So let's see how this does. All right. Let's color that in. Got that. Let's color these leaves in. And why not do it on the actual pattern itself, you're thinking, probably? And you could. That would be totally your discretion. But I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to lift it up and see the pattern without color, and put it down and see the pattern with color. Right? And I'm no expert colorist, folks. So... I just want to put that out there. Like, I like to color, but like coloring is not my... I'm no expert at it. Let's see. Oh, should we do this blue? Is this blue actually? Yeah, it is. Okay. I have to look because sometimes these look like there's certain color on the outside, but then they're not really. I'm just outlining like you would if you were coloring in a coloring book when you were little. And do the outline and make the flower blue. Okay, then let's see. Let's do these lines. Pink, pink. What do you think these balls are? I don't know. Let's just make them pink, whatever they are. Maybe they were supposed to be green. I don't know. And then we'll outline the whole thing in pink, I think. And then, do we color that part in? Maybe a light blue. Just a hint. Just a hint, just a hint. I think I'm thinking about getting into embroidery again. I think it might be a good thing to keep my hands busy at night. Although my hand has really been messed up lately. Oh, it has really, really not been fun. Okay, let's do this. I'll do it green. I'm concentrating, can you tell? I get quiet when I concentrate. And concentrate. Try to stay in the lines so I don't mess this all up. And this is hurting my hand a little bit. So I'm thinking, gosh, I was thinking this morning when I got up, my hand felt a little bit better. But right now it's not feeling so great. Okay, that's that. Let's see. Let's do an orange center for this. And then let's do yellow. A yellow daisy. That. What do you think these dots are? I don't know. I don't know. Let's make them turquoise. I don't know. I don't know what they are supposed to be for. Turquoise. Let's make this. Where's it? Let's do this scalloped thing like this. Purplish pink color. I think they would call it like, I don't know, it's almost like a fuchsia pink or... What do we think of this? This is kind of fun anyway. Something different. I like to do different elements in in different things. So why not do a colored overlay? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, look over here. We've got another one of these. So let's do the leaves. The stem. Leaf. It's another stem. It's going off the page. Color these in. I love colored pencils. I feel like they're a pretty forgiving thing to use. And like, anybody can use them. Pretty much, right? Alright, let's make these pink, because we made the other ones pink, and I don't... Maybe they're berries. If so, they're pink berries. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe they're supposed to be some kind of flower? I don't know. I don't know what they would represent in knots. Let's make these lines pink like we had them in the other one. And that there. And then I think we make the edge of this flower here blue. Okay, to kind of mimic that. And then this up here, we're going to use to mimic the one down there, to mirror that. I'm sorry if this is boring to watch me color. I really had no idea that this is what I was going to do when I started in here today. It just evolved that way. Sometimes you just don't know what direction things are going to take. And then I saw this and I thought, ooh, I love that. I would really like to see what it would look like in color. And here we are. Okay. That. Okay, so all that is done. That letter. And it seems like that's this. It's a mimic. Wait, I need this sharpened. We gotta pull the... We got a mess here. Put that away. Put that away. And that. Come on. Get yourself together here, lady. Move that before we lose it. Okay. Now we can pull our little drawer out. And we can sharpen our pencil. Much better. Okay. Whoops. Now I'm knocking all my glue over. It's okay. Oh no, I moved this. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, it's not back where it was supposed to be. Okay, hold on. There it goes. Alright. Do. I missed Dawn the other day on Friday. We had, oh gosh, we had running to do. We had to go to the BMV, and I had to get blood work redrawn, and all kinds of fun things. So, yeah, Friday, and normally I'm home And I was so sad that I missed her. But I did watch. I was on the replay crew. And she did some really cool stuff. She does neat stuff anyway. I feel like that needs filled in better. Oh, there we go. All right. Anyway, should we do this one? These are like embroidered initials almost. That. All right, and let's see that one up there. Let's do this one in blue. Sorry, you're hearing the dogs again. It's that time of the morning, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Let's use red. I don't know. We haven't used any red, so let's just use red. And a noisy car. Everybody's waking up. All right. That. Oh, let's do. I just want to run some color right here. And let's make that pink. All right. What do we think? It's pretty cool, right? Do that and then flip it up. I like it. All right, so let's see. How are we going to decide how we want this to flip? What's on the other side of this? Oh, part of the storyline, so that's fine. I made these things the other day. You know, when I was using hinges for the other, I made myself some hinges. So maybe we'll use a couple of these. I think these would work fine. So I think we're going to put the other part of it, though, on the other side. And put this part on this side. Will that work? Do a hinge like that. I think that will be okay. All right, so let's, wait, is this how we want to do this? Let me think for a second. Do I want to use this, or do I want to use something prettier? I'm trying to think. If I didn't use these, what would I use? I could use a piece of paper and make a hinge out of that. Could use a label. Should we try using a label? I have all these French labels. No. But maybe we use the other kind of hinge and not that one. Do I have another white one, or do I only have these black ones? Is that another white one? Yes, it is. I need to make some more of those. I think these might be the last two. Okay. There. And there. Alright, let's just do this. Come on. You got this, girl. Just do it. Just do it. Alright, we're going to put that one there. And this one, we're going to put here. Alright, now, this is where it gets tricky. Oh, we should have done the other side first. Dag nabbit. Because I really need this to be like, well, I know what we'll do. We'll just do, oh, that's not going to fold right. Hold on a minute. I got to think about this. Okay, that'll hold there. That should be okay. Alright. Let's put glue there. And glue there. Alright. Make sure we get this right where it's supposed to be. Alright. Put that one and that one. And that looks right. Okay, and then I think we need like a flip on the bottom here. Let's put some kind of, I think there's some tabs in one of these. Maybe in here. Yeah, here they are. Let's use this one. And do this. And you know, when I'm working on these, I always feel like I've got to be in a hurry. And I'm not doing that this time. I want to take my time and do it the way I want to do it. So I don't want to have to just throw it together to make it done. If it takes me a year to work on it, then it takes me a year to work on it. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take me that long, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to try to have a timetable for it. I'm just going to work on it as much as I want until it's done. And I'm not going to rush myself about it because there's no need in rushing. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. All right, so we need this for this. And it's going to stick out the bottom, and I'm not mad about that. We'll put it up as much as we can without disturbing the image. Right there. Is that straight? I think it is. I think it looks good. Kind of a cool page. Wait, where did this go? This goes in here. Right? Yeah. I like that. Just something different. And it's interactive, which I love. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Why is that? Oh. Why did I just do that? Oh, that's annoying. Go back down where you belong. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think I like interactive stuff, and I think that's a good interaction with that. And it's towards the back, so you wouldn't really... Usually by the back of the book, people have kind of given up. Like, they're out of ideas. It's like, okay, just... Okay, so I think we have 2 more blank pages. 1, 2. Yeah. We've got these 2 that are blank still. So we'll work on those probably next time. And let's clean up a bit. Put that there. She's already getting chunky. Love that about her. Love a chunky gal. Look, I found this when actually these all like, this whole thing fell on the ground. Right? You know how that happens. Craft-a-lanch. So it fell on the ground and I'm like, I need to pick it up. So I was picking it up and then I was kind of going through the stuff because, you know, you got to kind of relook at everything. And I saw this little girl and I was like, she looks kind of French. Let's use her in our new journal. So I pulled her, just a little playing card, but I thought she was cute. We'll find somewhere for her. I'm sure we will. Okay. We made some scraps today, so that's a good thing. Always like scraps. And we used some of our new pages, so I'm not mad about that. And we're good to go. Good to go. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, today. I really appreciate you. And leave a comment below. Please thumbs up if you like it, or thumbs down if you don't like it. You know, it's up to you. But yeah, and just leave a comment. Say hi if you're around. If you don't want to talk, you know, or whatever, I get it. But I like to see who's out there watching. And don't forget about the Ko-Fi shop. You can go be a member there for the donation of $1 a month. You get lots of cool kits, and it's February, so new kits are going to be dropping. There's already 2 kits, and then you have access to all this stuff from last year as well. So remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and you get to make really cool stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you later.